Movie Death to 2021 news. Teaser trailer reveals new and returning cast. Netflix is officially returning to the satire scene with the sequel to last year's comedy special Death to 2020, Death to 2021. The announcement of the new special was made today with the release of a teaser clip and some of the cast. As announced by Netflix, the new special will see the return of Hugh Grant, Tracey Ullman, Samson Ko, Joe Keery, Kristen Milioti, and Diane Morgan, who were all in last year's special. With at least Morgan reprising her role from the last special as Gemma Merrick, average British citizen, who is featured in the clip released by Netflix, explaining how she handles dating in 2021. Also, it was announced that Lucy Liu, Elementary, William Jackson Harper, The Good Place, Starkad Channing, The West Wing, and Nick Mohammed, Ted Lasso, would be joining the cast for the new special. The comedy special combines real-world footage from everything that has happened in the year with humorous and satirical commentary from fictional characters. Steel yourself, because it looks like Netflix is taking us on a trip down memory lane with the Death to 2020 trailer. Billed as a Netflix original comedy event, Death to 2020 comes from Black Mirror creators Charlie Brooker and Annabelle Jones. We first learned a Black Mirror-like special about this year was on its way when one of its stars, Hugh Grant, let slip he was playing a pretty repellent historian whose focus is the year 2020. Earlier this month, we also learned who would be joining Grant in the Death to 2020 cast: Samuel L. Jackson, Tracey Ullman, Lisa Kudrow, Leslie Jones, Kumail Nanjiani, Kristen Milioti, Joe Keery, Samson Ko, and Diane Morgan. And, in a bonus bit of news, it was revealed today that Lawrence Fishburne would also be joining the cast. The trailer for Death to 2020 teases a comedy special like none you've seen before because, well, 2020 is a year unlike any other. The general gist is this: a colorful cast of characters from a variety of backgrounds all find themselves the subjects of a documentary about this year. Glimpses of Ko as a lab tech, Grant's historian, Jackson as a very unamused reporter, Kudrow as a conservative politician, and Ullman as Queen Elizabeth II are among the highlights of the trailer. Every character will bring a different perspective to this year, as the documentary style of the special allows for sharp, satirical, occasionally off-the-cuff takes on this year to come through. Death to 2020 might feel like new material from Brooker and Jones, but, as Brooker points out in a statement on the Netflix event, this is a chance to showcase his comedic side to U.S. audiences. In a statement on Death to 2020, Brooker comments, "Those who only know me through Black Mirror may not realize that we're not writing speculative sci-fi about people frowning at smartphones. I've spent years making comedy shows in the UK, including many topical comedy specials. So to me, Death to 2020 feels like the collision of several different strands. Do strands collide? No? Apologies. But the approach for this is quite different to most of the topical comedy I've done in the past. For one thing, I'm not on screen presenting it, a relief for anyone watching in 4K, and it's more character-based. In the loneliest year on record, I got to work remotely with writers and team members from my previous comedies, as well as many sickeningly talented people who were new to me. Death to 2020 features fictional characters discussing real events in a bombastic mockumentary, but quite a bit sillier than that makes it sound. Both specials have been created by Charlie Brooker, Black Mirror, and his production company Broke and Bones, with Annabelle Jones and Ben Codell serving with Brooker as executive producers. Last year's special was narrated by Lawrence Fishburne and had appearances by Samuel L. Jackson, Lisa Kudrow, and Kumail Nanjiani, but it is currently unknown if any of them will be making appearances in Death to 2021. Death to 2021 is set to release exclusively on Netflix on December 27th. Death to 2021 synopsis. A year unlike any other in history, excluding the last one, so to celebrate, Netflix brings you Death to 2021, a comedy event that tells the story of another dreadful year. This landmark documentary-style special mixes archival footage harvested from across the year, with commentary from fictitious characters played by some of the world's most beloved actors. So what do you think of this new movie? Will you be watching? Feel free to comment down below.